The FBI is warning of an increasing crime that targets teens online. It's called sextortion. One San Jose mother shares her story of loss with ABC7's Karina Nova as a warning to other parents and teens.
At 17 years old, Ryan Last had many interests: a straight-A student preparing for college, a Boy Scout, a second-degree black belt, and an animal lover.
He truly fell in love with the raising of the animals. And even my younger son has now taken on to that. And so he's raising a lamb also.
As his mom, Pauline, shares, because of the pandemic, like most kids, Ryan also spent a lot of time online.
He couldn't download any apps without it requesting our approval. But the problem is we give a little bit more freedom with some of the apps because they were used for schoolwork also.
That extra phone time is when Ryan turned into a victim of an increasing crime called sextortion.
They built his trust. They sent him a picture and asked for one in return. And as soon as he did, they demanded $5,000 from him. He was able to pay $150 from his account. But that was the issue, because as soon as he paid, they realized there was money there. He was told they were going to post it. And just the fear of someone posting those pictures was enough to scare him. And he was really scared.
That same night, while his parents were home, Ryan wrote a note and took his own life.
His note apologized for not being smarter. He believed in somebody, and that devastates me that he felt that he wasn't smart because somebody took advantage of him. My younger son lost his best friend and his brother, and it's going to be hard for us to recover from it, but I need to do as much as I can to stop it.
Doing something to stop it is warning other kids and parents. FBI Supervisory Special Agent Dan Costin says everyone needs to be cautious who you trust online. And if you become a victim, here's what to do.
Report it immediately. The recommendation is don't send money. Sometimes these images do get shared if you ignore the call for funds from the extorters on the other end. But we find that if you ignore them, they typically go away.
Pauline tells me had they known about this crime and talked about it, they'd be celebrating Ryan's 18th birthday in April.
Just let them know that even any mistake, you'll be there for them. And just build that conversation now. And hopefully nothing will ever happen and it won't be a problem, but they need to know they can come to you for anything.
Karina Nova, ABC7 News.